it's a bit more than just yourself playing, and even like some of your mistakes or even some of your clutch plays feel a lot more better, a little bit more impact because there's a little bit more stakes on the line.
Yeah, I love having to play for somebody else, right? And also, doubles is unique to Smash. You won't find this in Street Fighter.
True, yeah, yeah.
So I really love this format. I'm glad to see it getting some love. But here we are in game one. Kind of just a scramble all around. We have a handoff from lolyoshi to Onin. They only got, I think, a back air off of that, but still, we're going to see the team combos start to evolve as the rest of the match goes on. Look at the wall.
Yes, very high. That was a 5-stack wall there, but the Miya Gunner down special, that detonation bomb is so good and so active. Great punish, but Miya barely going to be able to survive here. So one thing about Game Watch, I think you can really command a lot of area, and you also have the bucket as well, but you are extremely light. So we'll see how Miya gets around that, and we'll see if Onin and lolyoshi can really take advantage of that and get some of these early stocks. Steve has very powerful moves, as I say that. A lot of just, pickaxe moves in general are going to be very strong. Wow, a lot of blocks on the board here for Onin.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that obviously Steve benefits from having the walls up, but Miya Gunner does too. You get a full charge shot while your opponent is spending all that time breaking it down, and those hurt. It's like 30+ damage for each one. I know Samus does 36 fully charged. Miya Gunner's probably not far behind, if at all. Now we're going to see the first 2 stocks go to the green team here. Onin and lolyoshi doing incredible stuff here. Again, these are 2 of the best players in the world. Onin also within the top 10, but lolyoshi kind of the odd one out here. Yeah. You might be thinking, how did this guy get here among these legends of the game? But do not sleep. This is an incredibly good player, especially in doubles with Onin on his side.
Yeah, and I mean, we've been in the Smash community so long. There's a lot of players that are just specialize in doubles as well. So
right.
Some of these players maybe not entering as much singles, but really putting a lot of effort into doubles. And to me, it almost feels like so far, Onin and lolyoshi's strategy is like whenever Onin can lay down a bunch of blocks, just going to go for that, and then it's almost like a control comp where it's like, okay, all of these walls are down, and then you got to get to the gunner, and you got to get to the Steve.
Right, and think about this. You have to essentially whiff moves to break the blocks. That's a charge shot right in your face in the end lag of whatever you just did. Here we go. Miya starting to get something going on Onin there. It's not going to be all that effective, though. Just, I think, 2 nairs. Oh, and now it's their turn. Onin almost getting the ladder started. We could have seen some real pain inflicted on Game & Watch, being such a light character.
And one of the cons about Game & Watch, I will say about doubles, is in doubles, you never want a character that your combos take a long time because it can get interrupted. Game & Watch, notorious for the nair into up air, right? So because of that, Miya's going to have to maybe cut some combos short here, right?
It's true. All your moves are these very hit lag heavy multi-hits. And that's just not great if a partner can come in and save you. Oh, wow, the up smash. Another multi-hit move getting interrupted, but it's going to be Miya eliminated already. And we have just hurt with 4 stocks to lolyoshi and Onin.
Okay. Go next.
Yeah. Hey, I always endorse that.
Yes.
I've said it on the mic. I've gotten flack for it. People are like, no, man, never give up. It's like, do you not realize that you have to show people your clutch plays in a moment like this? When you have 4 stocks to 1, you're not making the comeback. Yep. Don't show them the tricks up your sleeve. Save that for when you're down 0-2, for example.
Yeah, you never want to give too much information. I mean, if you've ever competed in anything, really, the information war is so big, right? So why utilize a trump card to bring it back to maybe 1 stock each, and you still got to use 2 more trump cards to get the game won, right? Just go ahead, wipe it clean, talk it out with your teammate, be like, okay, obviously, like, what the hell was that? Like, we need to figure something out.
Bro, this guy, Charles, is talking about info wars and trump cards. Like, who am I on the mic with? Is that you, Phil?
Oh, man.
All jokes, of course.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, it's such a strong team to see. And another thing I love about doubles is even if you see a comp where it's like, okay, 2 top 10 players, we just saw from that game number 1, those 2 top 10 players kind of got washed that game 1. And it's because Onin and lolyoshi have that synergy, they have that strategy. And that's what you always want to see thrive in doubles.
Yeah, it feels like payoff for practicing the right things, right? Yeah, sticking with that one static partner throughout the duration of the game, or at least the last couple years. Now we have Onin with a diamond already, 25 seconds into the match, and that's probably not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, just going to keep on holding out right now. A lot of damage here on the side of green team, but we'll see if the reset happens. Again, Onin just creating all of these different terrain. Okay, but there's the scoop there. Can you get the punish? Yeah, not too bad. Green team already at high percents. You got to watch it, and just like that, the down smash scramble, man.
Yeah, and the snake up tilt in the middle of it all. Onin losing their first stock there, but Miya shortly behind. All right, we have lolyoshi bleeding out heavily as well. Hurt is the only even slightly healthy player here.
Okay, Miya trying to get that ledge trap going, and it looks like Hurt off stage. You really got to make it count. Does get the scoop, the punish, not too bad here. It looks like Onin going to craft the gold instead of the diamond.
Huh. Not sure what the rationale is other than, of course, you get fast frame data with the gold. But,
Yeah.
man, can I just say, this is some Barnum and Bailey circus-ass team comps right here.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of things going on in the map. We got different projectiles. We got items all over the screen. And don't worry, the terrain is on deck here for Steve. And don't forget the minecart command grab. It's going to be hard to track, but you got to imagine these players are playing in it.
I think Steve Gunner also works so well because you want to shield all those projectiles, and then you get carted off, sometimes by your teammate. Oh, the drag down, nice. Smart by lolyoshi, recognizing that he didn't have the time to combo that. Just going to hold shield, wait for the key from Miya. But as I'm saying that, we have characters flying left and right.
Ooh. Got to
My
get back
God.
on the stage. What an edge guard coming out from Miya. And again, Game & Watch is so strong off stage. You got the combination of back air, and then on top of that, just being able to up it at a whim. Great DI coming out from Miya, almost losing that stock fairly early to the anvil, but having the reactions to back it up here.
Wow, clanking out the up air right there. Smart by Onin, using neutral air for that. And suddenly there's a minecart flying into the center to interrupt Hurt, who still, by the way, has 3 stocks. This is looking really good for the blue team now. I think we might be looking at an even set, Charles.
Yeah, and I think for the green team, if the green team doesn't have the lead, it's going to be hard to pressure Hurt. And while Hurt actually utilizing the blocks to survive even longer here, and all the grenades are lobbing down. And it really comes down to frame advantage across the screen, too, because if before Onin is able to set up the projectiles, is Hurt already flying the grenades, those grenades could break the blocks before they're even placed.
The minutia of a matchup like this is just so high, right? So many different little things to be aware of, and I don't blame these players for getting a little lost in the sauce. So far, things are continuing, trending toward the blue team. There we go, okay. Up throw from Steve, sending Miya to his last stock now. I mean, this is doable, but you're going to have to, I think, kill both of them at the same time, because if this is still a 2v2, blue team's got it.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be really on Onin to survive and not really get put in a position where Onin can lose the stock here. There is the minecart, the fair. Okay, Onin going full pressure mode here. Ooh, I like the block off stage there, was able to retreat back. Wow, Miya almost losing the stock here, but Hurt still sitting real healthy at around mid%. Hurt's doing a fantastic job this game number 2.
I think he understands the assignment, and Onin does not, killing their teammate right there. Super unfortunate. We have Diamond. As great of a comeback factor as it is, I don't think it's doing the job here. This is a very durable character in Snake, and now a fresh stock on Game & Watch. Yeah, you might as well just pack this one up, but I appreciate the valiant effort there.
If you can dodge the Nikita and the Game & Watch ledge trap / edge guard, I'll give it up, but that seems impossible mode, if you will. We're going to go into game number 3, and good stuff to Hurt and Miya. Just going to go ahead, go next, talk about it. This is a very unique team comp. How are we going to tackle it? And it almost feels like there's a sense of macro game, right, in terms of, again, the full screen frame advantage in terms of who can get their projectiles first out, who can get the blocks out, really. Onin going to have to really decide, okay, do I want to mine? Do I want to set up terrain? There's so much give and take here. And I think a lot of it's on lolyoshi to 2v1 for quite a bit of time. Like you were saying, lolyoshi actually being on the front line because Onin doesn't want to get caught in the crossfire and get the mining interrupted, right?
Exactly. And I think the win condition really is that diamond, right? I mean, Me Gunner can find kills with charge shot. Other than that, the stray hits aren't too crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, we saw Hurt kind of doing the same thing, right? He understood the assignment. Tank these stocks, that way if Miya dies, he has an extra one to borrow from me. We saw Hurt just jumping around, ciphering all the way to the top of the screen, pulling grenades, all that kind of stuff, just being disruptive, but not really in the fray. And I think lolyoshi has to play the same role, and has been playing the same role throughout this set.
And I think Hurt doing a really great job. Obviously, Snake can get down and dirty with the up tilt, but it's usually Miya taking risk with things like down smash and knowing that Hurt is there to back up. And then on top of that, it's like, okay, well, you're off stage. Can you get past Miya plus Nikita? And I think that specific combination is really what puts the offense on the feet here for Miya and Hurt. Oh my goodness, disgusting DI on that back air.
Yeah, and it's Town and City as well, so you're just going to die super, super early off the sides. All right, huge stuff here from Onin, trying to break lolyoshi free. Does just that, the pummel to interrupt, but Hurt very smartly just going to block and respond with forward tilt, punch the lag on that throw, and pick up a kill as well. My God. Stocks are flying, Charles. Hurt, once again, the only one on 3.
Yeah, stocks are flying for everyone but Hurt right now. And again, Miya is down to go take the lead and take these risks. Now, we usually see Miya play a very safe Game & Watch here, but I think in doubles we're seeing a very different Miya, which is a good thing. Really knowing how to change it up depending on the format here.
Yeah, I think he knows he has the liberty to kind of just run in. Even if he's losing stocks, Hurt will have a couple extras for him, and he has to be the one controlling things. You're the character with the big, disjointed normals. You're effectively a sortie with a couple little tweaks. So that is definitely Game & Watch's role here.
And I think a big threat has been these minecarts, the minecart command grab, which Miya can reflect on reaction. So Hurt, there's so many scenarios where Hurt's just right behind Miya knowing, okay, you got the reflector, I trust you to get the reflector. Oh, what a conversion. Almost taking the stock with Town and City high ceilings, saving Onin there, or saving Miya, I should say.
Yeah, I feel like on a couple stages that might have done the job. Wow, the run up down smash there from Onin. Finally peeling a stock off of Hurt. Miya about to be eliminated as well. But of course, when your partner is playing so safely and you don't even feel bad share stocking at this point, I think they're feeling pretty confident. Meanwhile, the green team, they're both just a hit away from dying at this point.
Yeah, the stock counts are close here, but it's going to be on green team to really not lose these stocks. They're getting hit so far away, which means a lot of 2v1 time whenever neutral gets win. What a trade, though, but trading back and forth. This is top-level doubles.
Yes.
Everything comes at a cost here. So one stock apiece being lost for each team, or lost for each team.
Yeah, no freebies whatsoever, and you got to appreciate the awareness from all these players saying, all right, I see that you have the kill shot on my partner. Let me get another one on you. Keep this close.
Oh.
And now lolyoshi just has to run. Oh, that was a B.
Yeah.
I didn't realize what was going on there. All right, I thought he maybe had a chance to make it back. How do you make this 2v1 happen? You have your own wall actually kind of working against you right there as well.
Yeah, this is going to be so much. It's like Nikita plus up air. Like, where do you go? So much non-committal advantage state, which is why these characters are so strong, even in singles. But when you add the doubles format to it, and there's all these platform block strings, and Nikita is not a soft-hitting move. That you will lose your stock depending on the situation. Forces the air dodge here, and that's going to be the up tilt on the toss there. I don't even think it mattered what throw the Game & Watch did.
No, it really didn't. I don't know which one Miya even picked. But wow, I want off of Mr. Sakurai's wild ride after that one, Charles. That was insane. Oh, wait, so you said it was all best of 3, right? Do the players know that? Or is that
okay,
a lie?
okay, best of 5.
Charles is lying
first
to
to 3.
me.
Sorry. First to 3, not best of 3.
What is this, FGC?
That's first to 3 and best of 3 are very different, huh?
They are very different.
First to 3 here. Is that for top 3 or is that for all of top 8? Top 12, best of 5, first to 3 here. So, my bad, chat, my bad.
It's all good, man. I had a feeling. I was like, wait, really? All best of 3? Damn, like, okay. Let's go.
We're going to get out of here on time if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah. One can hope. Either way, we have another game coming up. No disrespect to the amazing gameplay, by the way. It's just already kind of late.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, there's so many different tournaments, and that's the thing that we appreciate a lot about Supernova, right? There's so many different games, and it's every format practically for every single Smash game. So, obviously, we're going to be running on the later side here just to get all of these tournaments done in this 3-day span. And even like things like the Smashies and stuff are going on too, so some community stuff. So always got to shout out Supernova.
I'm sad, man. First year I'm not presenting a Smashie.
Instead you're
here.
commentating
I'm
doubles.
right here, but I'm with my good buddy Charles
Hey,
Thorin.
let's go.
So can't really complain.
Of course, we're watching some of the best in the world duke it out with some very unique doubles characters and some old school ones as well. In Game & Watch, we've seen in other iterations, but Ultimate definitely going to be the strongest version of Mr. Game & Watch.
For sure. He's always been a beast in dubs, though.
Yes. I mean, the bucket, right? Always the bucket.
Brawl, I think, was the first one. I mean, nobody plays Melee Game & Watch, so that ZSS Game & Watch, man, Wes and Dyer.
Oh, yeah. That was
good
a clutch.
times.
Yeah. I mean, even I feel like in Smash 4 there's so much static teams. I think we are starting to get to the point in Ultimate where we're seeing a lot more static teams like Onin and lolyoshi, so it's always good to see the static teams go really, really far, and hopefully Hurt and Miya keep it static, keep it going.
Yeah, you got Light and Mars, Zen and Luis. Leo and Big Boss, Chag and Spargo, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, I have seen Miya and her team before. I just
This
don't
is
know
not
how
the first
reliable
time.
it is.
Yeah, not the first time. But I've seen them team with other players as well. So I don't know if this is like their preferred team, depending on who's traveling out. Obviously, Japan. Pretty far trip, so not always every single Japanese player can make it out. But, man, the stocks are just flying right now. Whoa.
I'm getting whiplash, dude. This is crazy. And another stock as well. Okay, Onin, the only one holding onto their stock right there. 93, though. It might not be long for this world.
Yeah, I mean, whenever Onin and lolyoshi have a lead, it's a convincing one, man. Like, look at this. Onin doing an incredible job holding on to this stock. I mean, if the blue team's able to wipe the Steve stock out fairly soon, but right now there's a lot of rage and the diamond is out. There's a lot of threats Miya has to worry about. Can't roll in on that diamond. Obviously, you can go ahead and move and groove while you're throwing out that up tilt. That confirms into the back air. Very powerful confirm here for Steve.
Yeah, that's just such a valuable option to have, being able to throw hitboxes out on the ground while moving. Part of what makes Steve so strong.
Steve, Min, yeah, I don't know if there's any more, but if you can move and throw out a hitbox, it's good.
Yeah. Oh, Banjo can walk and shoot the gun.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you know, it's something.
Broken character, obviously.
Grind all the tech so you can be a super solid mid-tier.
Shout out to TG.
Yeah,
oh,
hey.
Okay, C4 from all the way up in the sky.
Oh, no.
Just one of the many things you have to keep track of, but Hurt unable to keep track of his own recovery. Gonna lose the stock, and just as hard as it was to get off the ledge against Game & Watch spamming
Oh
Chef.
my goodness.
Oh, God. I can't even finish my thought. That's how destructive this 2v1 is.
Well, and another thing you mentioned was just laggy multi-hits. Right there we saw Onin having so much time to set up against that back air, right? Steve, not the fastest character unless you're doing something like the minecart with the charge from the from the redstone, right? That's pretty much the only time you're going to see Steve really move fast horizontally. But
Yeah.
Onin knowing, okay, I don't really need to go for a minecart here. Just hit the forward air, and then lolyoshi can close it out with the back air so close to the blast zone. And Game & Watch being so light. Great punish there coming out from the static team.
Yeah, the coordination is crazy. And I got to give it up to Hurt and Miya for probably having less hours played together. They were able to adapt and take game 2, but it just looked like it was business as usual again in that game 3. So I'd like to see the set go the distance, you know, regardless of what time it is in real life right now.
Yeah.
This is just some entertaining and very unique gameplay. You don't see teams like this in most cases, right? I mean, you think about some of those teams we just mentioned, like Joker and Rob, or like whoever Leo plays plus Rob. I mean, that's like a normal team. You don't have this whole circus going on, and the game of Mousetrap where all this crazy stuff is happening.
Shouts to Mousetrap. I remember that board game.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
Man, and yeah, there is a lot going on. And another thing to mention about doubles as well, there's your conventional strong characters in doubles, your Palutenas, your Marios, your Snakes, and stuff like that, right? But I think another great thing about doubles, and historically in Smash, doubles can get certain characters to shine, right? Even back in other games, there was strategies around Lucario and things like that. Wario, another fantastic, iconic doubles character as well. So, yeah, I mean, we're seeing Mii Gunner here. Usually got to tag alongside of a top tier, obviously. But, you know, it's cool to see some of these different characters that we don't see too much success in singles.
And I feel like a certain team comp can elevate a character very high on the tier list, right? Like, yeah, maybe Mii Gunner isn't necessarily the best character in doubles normally, but with Steve setting up walls, so you get infinite charge shots, you have all these traps you can set up. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty damn... Oh, wait. I just realized now that lolyoshi plays the grenade neutral special. And and you can lob that over walls.
Yeah, and it's so good for ledge trapping. That is disgusting, actually.
Yeah, honestly, I probably just thought all the grenades I was seeing on the screen were snakes or something. But shame on me for taking 4 games to notice that.
I like that versus Snake specifically, though, because when Snake is just lobbing grenades really far away, you have something that has a bit faster of a travel time horizontally, so you can go ahead and punish Snake or just go ahead and trade with some of these projectiles, and the damage output probably in your favor.
Oh,
and shooting through the walls, wait a minute.
I'm telling you, man, Steve unlocks some potential in Mii Gunner that otherwise would never be discovered. And shout outs to Onin and lolyoshi for being the players to get this done. Finally, everybody dropping to their second stock here, but it was looking great for Green Team at the start, and as long as they're able to keep that momentum up, the even scoreboard shouldn't fool you.
Game 5 as well here, and it looks like Blue Team getting a really good opener. The reflect there, I like that. It looked like it got hurt out of it. I'm not 100% sure, but that was a little bit of a weird interaction there. The up smash not going to be enough. Miya Man, 85, almost losing that stock.
That was a beautiful team combo, too. Onin just knowing to go for the nil right there.
Yeah.
Into up smash. Very cute stuff. All right. Let's see. We have actually lolyoshi dropping his second stock so early. Things are a little bit off the rails now. We might get that 5th and final game, Charles.
Oh, yeah. No, I think we're on game 5.
Oh. Dude. Wait.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so. There's so much going on. They're actually...
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'll trust the scoreboard. Here we go.
Okay, but now 3 stocks apiece, and it's Onin and Hurt within KO % here. See, Miya's trying to set up the chef as well. Onin riding back on the stage here. lolyoshi hasn't taken too much damage, as well as Miya. Both playing the front lines, throwing into the minecart. There comes the anvil. Yeah, I'm just going ahead and shield on the anvil. Such a strong option here for Steve. Oh, there's the jab. Almost compensates the get-up attack. Oh, and there's the downer. You got to watch it.
Every time Game & Watch is in disadvantage, it's something you got to be thinking about. Wow, just dropping the anvil right on Miya's head. Okay, Onin trying to rack that damage up, knowing that killing Game & Watch is just going to have to put Hurt to his last stock. Yeah. Given that he's not dying, that might be the best way to take stocks from him, is to take them from Miya instead. But now that option is off the table, and Game & Watch just a breath away from dying here, trying to make it back, somehow finesses his way to the ground. Okay, Miya playing it very safe, understanding what's at stake, but the bomb is actually going to sneak through and blow him up. Now we got each team on one side. Hurt going to creep through under that wall. Ooh, love that CQC, keeping the shield pressure up.
Yeah, Hurt kind of switching it up here.
Yeah, scrapping.
Oh, the back air is going to do it, and Hurt was not able to interrupt because lolyoshi making sure, hey, I'm locking you up in shield. All these projectiles are hitting you, or you're going to go ahead and defend against them. This 2v1 is going to be tough, but if there's any character that can do it, it'll be Snake.
I think it's actually Lucario, but
oh, true.
Snake's a good contender. One thing that's rough for him, though, is his disadvantage state. It's not known for being all that good. It's pretty linear. You got your B-reverse emergency mix-up, and then other than that, you might be cooked.
Oh, the scoop. We saw the shield barely come up. I don't know if it was a shield poke, probably just shielding one hit and thinking it was just a single hit there. The multi-hit mix-up from lolyoshi. Great stuff right there to close that set out. Onin and lolyoshi doing an incredible job.
Yeah, that is their ticket to winners finals now. Miya and Hurt laughing that one off. Hey, I'm right there with you. That was a crazy set. I couldn't even keep track of the game count, let alone all the shit on the screen.
There was a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah.